Hi everyone, welcome back to the weekly LEAP videos. I'm Renee Blasky of the LEAP Network. So we've been looking at the 4 steps to growing your business without the overwhelm. And if you haven't looked at the introduction video or part 1, please go back and do that because I think you'll find that it's more useful if you do these videos in order. And in addition, go in to the link that I'm going to post and you will notice that there is a free gift. It's the ebook that is also called The 4 Steps to Growing Your Business Without the Overwhelm. In that ebook, you will find the worksheets that are made for each one of these steps. And if you're a lifelong learner, you know that the implementation is what's critical to actually putting what you learn into place. And I've been guilty of this before when I've done a course and I haven't actually taken the time to do the exercises. But when I went back to do the exercises, that's when the real learning took place, and that's when I was able to move my business forward. So please do that. Just a little recap from step 1. Step 1 was to know who you serve, who your ideal client is, because the critical aspect of this is if you don't know who you serve and what they need, the transformation that they're looking for and the results that they're looking for, you're going to have a harder time marketing to them. Because people don't buy your services or products, they buy their own results. So they want that transformation. They want to be able to solve a problem that they're facing. So keep that in mind. And if you haven't seen it yet, go back and watch that one. So today we're going to talk about step 2, get your back end organized. Now, when I first started my business, my coaching business, and I got my first client, I was so excited about getting that first client. I was just like, yes, I'm doing this. And like you, most likely you had the same kind of feeling because it's exciting getting your very first client. You know that your business is working and that you're doing this for a reason because you want to help people. But all of a sudden, I was like, okay, what do I do? How do I onboard her? How do I get paid? How do I make sure that I am really giving the results that she wants? All of those questions came into mind. And I didn't have my back end organized because if I had, I wouldn't have had to ask all these questions in a panic. So when you're starting your business, the earlier you can get your back end organized, the better off you're going to be because it also makes your business so much more efficient. Once you've done it and you can automate it, typically you can step back and say, okay, that's done, and concentrate on what's really important, and that's getting in more clients. So keep that in mind. So in the worksheet, you're going to have some questions that I really want you to pay attention to. So how will you find new prospects? Where will you go to get them? How will you get them? How often are you going to be networking? Once you find people, how are you going to convert them into clients? What is your process in doing that? And once they do become clients, how are you going to support them on a continuing basis? And then are you going to get testimonials and referrals from them? How often will you bill them and how will you actually collect that payment? Will it be it online? Will it be a check in the mail? Will they do an electronic fund transfer to your bank account? How will that happen? And then how will you follow up with your clients, especially after they have finished whatever you've sold for them and they've gotten their good results? Will you continue to follow up with them? And if so, how? So these are really critical questions that you need to know, and go into that worksheet and really take some time to plan that out, okay? So you need to take inventory also of your current systems and processes if you have them in place already, and look at those 5 critical keys of 5 critical keys of your business: your marketing, your onboarding, your billing, your customer service, and referrals. Because remember, referrals and customer service are going to help you get new clients. And then also figure out the exact systems and processes that you need to put into place for each of those 5 key areas for success. Once you do that, then you can start implementing. And remember, you don't always have to be the one implementing. If you can, delegate it. And if you can't afford to hire someone that has this expertise and you don't, realizing that because you don't have the expertise, it may be better to hire someone to do it. But if you can't afford it, try to find somebody that you can trade services with. Maybe they need help in one area of their business that you're really good at, or um, maybe they're willing to do something else. So don't just say, well, I can't afford that, because there are ways of getting things that you need. Maybe you can get an intern from a school, whatever. So keep that in mind, okay? But when you organize the back end of your business as much as possible, it really does free you up to participate in those areas of the business that you love, and the whole reason why you started your business in the first place. Because remember, the why you're in business is what keeps you going. So please take the time to go ahead and do these exercises, because it really will help you. Now, one common tip, or one tip that I want you to look at to prevent a common pitfall, okay? And that is, when you're looking at your systems, try to integrate them so that they work together as much as possible. Try not to do patchwork. So if you can implement your systems kind of at the same time and as early as possible in your business, you're going to have better luck, okay? So be proactive, get prepared, and create your systems in as few possible pieces as technology can allow you. Now, I will also give you another tip, that if you are in the service business and you're a coach or a consultant in the health and wellness business, physical trainers, or doing online training courses, you may want to take a look at the Coaches Council. This is the platform that I use, and it is a system including your website. So everything is in one piece. So you get analytics, you get invoicing, you get calendars so that you can book appointments online. You get client logs, you get a way to communicate with your clients privately. They get a login and password protected. So it just integrates your whole back end so beautifully. And I am so grateful for the Coaches Council. So if you're interested in that, let me know, because I am an affiliate. So just, I get a free month of the service if you sign up, but more importantly, you get a discount. So let me know if that's of interest to you, and we can have a talk and I can show you how the system works. So let me know, and I hope this has been helpful for you. So after you've gone ahead and done the worksheets, see how you can implement those. And remember, earlier is better, because you don't want to find yourself in my position where all of a sudden you get clients and you're not knowing what you're doing. So keep that in mind. Now, the next video will be step 3, and it will be delegate. And we're going to talk more about that, because it's very important that that's something that you're looking at doing. So I hope you have found this useful. And until next time, I hope you have a great day and a great week.